Hi, and welcome to another episode of On the Trail with me, your host, Anthony Cavello. Let's get started, shall we? And today's topic is basically about new beginnings, starting over, basically. Folks, it's been almost 2 years since I've done my last On the Trail, so I had to learn some of the lessons that I didn't quite learn when I did the other ones. So it's a new beginning, new state, new job, new life. Oh yeah, it's all completely different. And I'm turning 55 this summer, so that's saying a lot. But that's okay. Mainly because of the fact is that I know a lot of people are starting over or going, oh God, I got to start over again. So what? You start over again, and you know what? It's not really all that bad. It's scary, like I said before. It is very scary, and it's just part of life. And you can either complain about being in the past, which I'll start talking about in a few minutes, which I don't want to go through all the BS about the past or what's happened to me or anything like that, because this is a new chapter. This is a new chapter in your life. And the question is, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Yeah. See how that kind of works out? New beginnings. Like I said, scary thought. I do have notes today. So, I'm occasionally looking down at that. Because now, with all the experiences that you've had in the past, bad experiences, good experiences, you get to put that behind you. And if you learn anything, you can now apply that into your new beginnings, or you're starting over, or whatever you want to call it. I like to call it new beginnings because you're starting off with a clean slate. Well, not from your past, but from this day point forward, you're starting off with a brand new life, a brand new part of your chapter of your life, and you can make the best of it. You know what I'm saying? Now, some people I know have hit rock bottom to make these changes. I thought I had to make these rock bottom things. I mean, it's been a rough couple of months to start over, but you know what? It's been so far worth it. Without really going in too far, like I said before. So, the question is, now that you have this new start and you don't know where to go because you're scared. I get that. I really do get that. Because you're scared of that. And you want to move forward, but you don't want to move forward. I get that too. But part of that is really mainly your ego. Your ego wants to keep you where you were. Do you ever think about that sometimes, that when you start a new job or start a new life, or you've gone through a separation, divorce, whatever, or a death in the family, then you have to keep on moving on. And misery just loves the company. And we like to stay there. But the question is, why? Why do you want to stay there? I mean, life's an adventure, right? You have that opportunity to do the things you want to do and dream bigger, Don't stay behind. Don't stay stuck. I know it's easy to get stuck because it's a lot easier to get stuck than moving forward. But that is your ego saying that, hey, I'm scared to go out there. I want to keep things as they were. As they were. You get where I'm coming from? I hope so. The point is, you can stay there and be miserable for the rest of your life and just constantly stay in that constant rut. That constant, and not learning from the mistakes, or keep on repeating them. You get what I'm saying? You can actually keep repeating them all through your life until you either learn from it or you won't. That's just it. You got to choose to say, hey, you know what? I'm going to take that first step forward. And that first step forward is always the hardest. It can be a small little step forward, little baby steps, or it can be a giant leap of faith. But have faith, because your life will probably turn out even better. I can say that because I had a personal experience myself by starting over so many bloody times in my life. But you know what? Those starting over points have really been a lifesaver. There's one thing I'd like to say before we continue on, is that because of past relationships, or job or anything that's related that's caused the new change, just remember one thing: don't put the blame on everything else outside of yourself. You're also partially to blame. I know this is gonna sound kind of rough, but it's true. Just remember, before you blame your partner, your spouse, whatever, for a bad relationship, just remember one thing: even though things have may changed, it may have been a flip flop, it may have been a bait and switch, whatever your relationship or has it turned out to be. So just remember that. I know that's a tough pill to swallow, but you're also partially responsible for it because you needed to learn whatever lesson needed to be learned out of it. I know for some of the ladies out there, that's a tough one to deal with, but if you look deep inside yourself, you're going to find that out to be true, only because something stemmed further even back that had that happen to you. So, and for the guys too, I know some guys have gone through the same thing with bad relationships and so on. So I get that too. And I also will help you with work. If you took a job and it was just a bad job, but the pay was good, remember, again, like I said, you signed up for the ride. Just remember that, okay? Now, what's more important is what to do next. Oh yes, that leap of faith, that step forward. That was kind of a tough one to deal with, but take it. Take that step. Go for it. I mean, what do you have to lose? Focus on solutions, not your problems. That's coming into your new, your brand new and discoveries about maybe yourself, maybe your brand new life, maybe your brand new chapter of your life. You're going to run into problems. You will. It's not going to be sunshine and lollipops, like I've said in one of my other clips I've done before, because it isn't. But that's just the ups and downs. When you run into a problem, find the solutions. Just don't gripe about it. Really a cool thing, and you have that option. I mean, that is just amazing to me that you have that option, that you can make that change. And I think it's a good one. So first of all, yes, there was something I wrote earlier, because I saw this on the Facebook page and even on Instagram. And I thought this was really cool because a dream written with a date is a goal. A goal broken down into steps is a plan. And a plan backed up by action, key word here, action, will become reality. So there's the brand new point I wanted to bring with. What have we learned in this little time we had together? Well, brand new steps. You're taking a brand new beginning. I'm taking a brand new beginning. Let's do this journey together, shall we? Because I'm learning just as much as you are out there. And, excuse me, it is very warm out here today. We're hitting about noon time. Very hot in Arizona at this time of the year, and it's only April, so it's going to get a lot hotter. And now, I'm very pleased to share this time with you. And, you know, like I said, what we just mentioned before about the planning and all that, that's up to you. That's up to you. And you can make your dreams come true by what I just mentioned a few minutes ago. But you got to take action. Really, that's all you need. Get that dream going. Get those creative juices flowing once again. If you're not creative, I think you are. Everybody has their own form of creating things. So whether you're an artist, a businessman, housewife, you know, crafter, Renaissance reenactor, myself included in that issue, it's just one of those things. But get out there and do things that make you happy, that fill you up with joy. Do those things. And like I said with the steps before, to do those goals. And life goals, because that's exactly what this is all about. Folks, if you liked what you've seen, please hit the like button down below and the love button. Any of those things, leave your comments in there, and please share these, because there's going to be a lot more of them coming up in different subjects along the way. All right? So let's do that first thing together, and let's do that first step, and let's get going. All right? Until next time, much love, peace, and have a wondrous